South Africa is an ancient land. People have lived here for thousands of years. There were many different groups, like the San and the Khoi. They lived across the land. These first people were hunters and gatherers. They lived in harmony with nature. They had their own cultures and languages. Some groups, like the Nguni and Sotho, were farmers. They grew crops and raised cattle. These groups traded with each other. They also fought wars. Over time, powerful kingdoms arose. One example is the Zulu kingdom. It was known for its military strength. South Africa, before the Europeans, was diverse. Many different people called this land home. Their cultures and traditions shaped South Africa. The arrival of Europeans changed South Africa forever. The Portuguese came first in the 15th century. They were followed by the Dutch and the British. The Europeans wanted land and resources. They took land from the indigenous people. They forced them to work. This led to conflict and war. The Europeans established colonies. They brought their own laws and ways of life. They imposed their culture and language. This was the start of a long and painful period for the indigenous people. Colonialism had a devastating impact. It dispossessed the indigenous people of their land. It eroded their cultures. It created a system of inequality and discrimination. After World War II, a system called Apartheid began. Apartheid means separateness in Afrikaans. It was a system of racial segregation and discrimination. Under Apartheid, people were classified by race. Black Africans were treated as second-class citizens. They were denied basic rights. They couldn't vote, own land, or live in certain areas. Many people fought against Apartheid. They protested, went on strike, and formed political groups. Some leaders were Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, and Oliver Tambo. The struggle against Apartheid was long and difficult. Many people were imprisoned, tortured, or killed, but the world took notice. Countries imposed sanctions on South Africa. People around the world supported the anti-apartheid movement. In 1994, apartheid finally ended. South Africa held its first free and fair elections. Nelson Mandela became the first black president. The transition to democracy was a momentous achievement. It was a victory for justice and equality. South Africa adopted a new constitution based on human rights. South Africa today is a diverse and vibrant country. It is still facing challenges like poverty, inequality, and crime. But there is also hope. South Africans are working to build a better future. They are striving for a society where everyone has equal opportunities. They are determined to overcome the legacy of the past. The spirit of resilience and the richness of its cultures give hope for a brighter future.